Now we are going to learn the classification of polynomials. Okay, there are two types of classification. First one on the basis of terms of the polynomial, and second one is on the basis of degree of the polynomial. So first thing we will study on the basis of terms of the polynomial. So consider a polynomial expression 2x or 5x cube or x raised to 9 or what 10. Okay, you know that these all are polynomials, right? Polynomials having only one term. See how many terms are there here? Only one term. Here also only one term. Here also only one term. And you know 10 is what? 10x raised to 0. So here also one term. So the polynomial having only one term is what? It is called, the polynomial having only one term is called monomial. Mono means what? 1. So the polynomial which is having only one term is called monomial. Now see some example. 2x plus 1, y square minus y, root 2 plus t cube. So here what? How many terms we have? You know that how we'll find the terms? The terms are always separated by plus or minus sign. See, the terms will be separated by plus, minus, plus. So the terms are always separated by plus or minus term. So if a term is separated by into or division, it is not a term, right? That is that term itself. That is that expression itself. So here it is separated by plus. So this is a term and this is also a term. Here also is separated by minus. So this is a term and this is also a term. So here it's separated by plus. So this is a term and this is also a term. So how many terms we have? Here we have two terms. Here we have two terms. Here we have two terms. So a polynomial having two terms is known as binomial. Okay, bi means what? 2. So a polynomial having one term is called monomial and a polynomial having two terms is called binomial. Now we look into some examples. X cube plus x plus 3 root 5 x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1 by root 5. See here also how many terms we have? We have the terms are separated by plus or minus sign. So 1, 2, 3. And the second example 2 plus are there. So 1, 2, 3. So here also the terms we have 3 terms. So 3, a polynomial having 3 terms is known as what? Trinomial. So based on the terms, polynomials are divided into monomial, binomial and trinomial. So you'll get a question and they will ask to point out or choose which is a binomial or which is a trinomial among these choices. So you can easily find monomial. Monomial is having one term, binomial is having two terms and trinomials are having 3 terms. So on the basis of terms, it is classified into monomial, binomial and trinomial. So our second classification of polynomial is on the basis of degree. So what is a degree of a polynomial? Degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the variable in the polynomial in the simplified form. So what is the degree of the polynomial? The highest power of variable in a polynomial in simplified form. That is known as the degree of the polynomial. So what is the degree of a polynomial? The highest power of the variable in a polynomial in a simplified form. So we can take some examples. So here x raised to 9 minus x raised to 4 plus 3. So what is the highest degree here? The highest degree is 9. So the degree is what here? Degree is 9. So we'll take another example. For example, 5 x raised to 5 minus x cube plus 2 x square minus 5 x raised to 5 plus 5. See, we can see here x raised to 5. But is that the degree of this polynomial? We'll see. What is the definition? The highest power of the variable in a polynomial in the simplified form. So first we have to simplify the polynomial. So here we can see here also 5x raised to 5 and here also we can see 5x raised to 5. So we have to take that and then simplify. So 5x raised to 5 minus 5x raised to 5 minus x cube plus 2x square plus 5. 5x raised to 5 and 5x raised to 5 will get 0, right? It will be cancelled. So it is x cube plus 2x square plus 5. See, here we don't have the power, we don't have the fifth power of the variable only, right? It got cancelled. So now the highest degree is what? Is this term. So degree is 3. That is the highest power of the variable in a polynomial in simplified form. That is the degree of that polynomial. You understood, right? Now, based on the degree of the polynomial, we can classify a polynomial into first one linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means what? Linear polynomial is having the power, the highest power should be 1. For example, what is that? 4x plus 5, x plus root 2, 2x. These all are what? These all are polynomials having the highest power 1. See, here 4x raised to 1. That is why it is 4x, right? Here also x raised to 1. Here also 2x raised to 1. So the highest power is, whenever the highest power of a polynomial, all the terms of the polynomial is 1, then that is a linear polynomial. And now, when the highest power of the polynomial is 2, what we call it? It is a quadratic polynomial. This classification is based on the degree of the polynomial. Quadratic polynomial is what? The polynomial of degree 2. That is polynomial of degree 2 is quadratic polynomial. For example, y plus y square plus 6. Here we have the highest degree 2. So that is a quadratic polynomial. And for other example, 5y square plus minus 1. So here in this polynomial the highest degree is 2. So that is why it's called quadratic polynomial. Now, what do you think? If the polynomial is having a degree 3, what it is called? It is called cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. So what is the degree of a polynomial? Degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the variable, right? So if a polynomial is having of degree 3 is cubic polynomial. For example, 4x cube minus 9 x cube minus root 2x. These all are what? These all are having polynomials with the highest degree 3. So that is cubic polynomial. So on the basis of degree, we classify polynomials as linear, quadratic and cubic. And on the basis of terms, we classify as the polynomials as monomial, binomial and trinomials. Clear, right? Also, please note that the degree of a zero polynomial is not defined. Okay. So, zero polynomials is what? Zero. If all the constants are zero, we get zero polynomial. I told you earlier, right? So, the degree of a zero polynomial is not defined. Zero polynomial degree is not defined. Okay.